And we welcome you back to Mattoon, and we do apologize. These things happen when you're talking about dealing with hot spots. Man, I tell you what, folks, I'm gonna complain here for a minute. I have a mobile hotspot that I bought at Walmart. It goes through Straight Talk Wireless. Here's my problem. All right, the last time I used my mobile hotspot, I downloaded 7 gigabytes onto it, and I used 4 of them to live stream the game that we did. I can't remember where it was. It was one of the earlier football games. So I had 3 gigabytes left. That's not enough to get through a whole football game, so I bought another card with 2 gigabytes on it to give me a total of 5. But it doesn't work that way. The 3 gigabytes ends, and then you have to upload the other card with the 2 on it before you run out, or else you will lose your internet connection, which means that you can't upload the new card because you don't have an internet connection, and that's exactly what happened tonight. I was just in the middle of uploading it when the other one ran out, and it doesn't automatically roll over. The only time it rolls over is when you have reached your expiration date. Then it'll run over, so kind of stupid. So since we've been gone, Collinsville drove down the field, a 81-yard drive on 11 plays, capped off by a 4-yard Jaden Neighbors touchdown run, and the Green Wave answered that on their very next possession. So here we are in the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter just getting underway. 11:40 left to play here in the fourth, and we are tied at 14. The Green Wave once again tried going for a 2-point conversion after they tied it at 14, and it didn't work, so we stayed tied at 14. Collinsville has the ball. They are in Green Wave territory. Kahok's ball on the Green Wave 32-yard line, and Colby Anderson is in shotgun. Here's a snap. He hands it off to Gabe Miller. Miller up through the middle, and he's still running. He's still on his feet. Hold on to the ball, Gabe. Hold on. Down to the 10-yard line, and he's finally brought down at the 9-yard line, and Collinsville will have the ball first and goal from the Green Wave 9. 14-14, 11:08 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Glad we got you back before the game got away from us. We almost wasted a whole quarter trying to get back on the internet, and I'm thanking somebody down there, I don't know who, that has let me jump on their phone because apparently somewhere along the line, when I tried to load up that 2 gigabyte card on my hotspot, it is there. According to the computer, it's there, but when I try to hook up to the hotspot, the computer will not let me. So here is first and goal. Give is to Gabe Miller again. He tries the right side. He's in for a touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run by Gabe Miller, and Collinsville regains the lead. And 38 left to play. There's still plenty of time left to go in this game, so we're excited about the touchdown, but we can't be too excited unless the clock says 0 and we have more points on the board. Here once again for Collinsville is Will Martin to try the extra point. Colby Anderson is his holder. Here's a snap. Ball is down, and the kick is on the way, and I think that one got partially blocked, and that one falls a little short, so Collinsville will just get the 6 points out of that drive and retake the lead by a score of 20-14. We'll take a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network, and Green Wave will get the ball back when we come back on the Kahok Sports Network. The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune has now added Collinsville to their coverage area this year, including coverage of City Hall, happenings in Collinsville, as well as coverage of the Unit 10 schools and the Collinsville Kahawks, plus more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper that is published every Thursday and has been reporting news and sports in Madison County for over 30 years. Subscriptions are only $32 for an entire year, delivered to your home and the online edition. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at www.timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Troy Times-Tribune. DeJohns kicks off, and the Green Wave take the short kick in, and this one might be a little bit of trouble. Last man back, trying to push the runner out of bounds, and a nice job doing that for Collinsville as Cam Canarum almost took the ball all the way in, and at the last moment, a nice stop there by DJ Poe prevented that from happening. So the Green Wave, though, have set themselves up in an excellent position to get that touchdown right back that Collinsville just scored. And it'll be at the 23-yard line, and the Green Wave will start from there. On this particular drive, here is Spurgeon under center. He'll hand the ball off to Rice, and Rice goes up the middle, tries the left side, and Rice is going to be in for a very quick touchdown. Boy, that didn't take too long. Collinsville comes down and scores. And just like that, the Green Wave come back and answer it. Now we'll see if Mattoon is going to go for 2 again, or if they're going to go for the conventional PAT. It looks like that's what they're going to do. Yeah, it looks like they're trotting out their Sam Decker for the extra point. Their normal kicker, Tyler Warner, not playing. Here's the snap, ball down, kick is on the way, and it is no good. Went right underneath the crossbar, so Collinsville dodges a bullet there after they score a touchdown and miss the extra point. Green Wave come down and miss the extra point as well. So it is 20-20, and we are back in just a moment here with the ensuing kickoff on the Kahok Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Back here at Mattoon, Collinsville gets the kickoff, and all these kickoffs have been just across the midfield line, and Collinsville jumps on it. And Collinsville will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. So we'll see if we had 2 touchdowns scored in the first half. Each team scored on the opening drive, and now it's been back and forth since about the middle of the third quarter. So here is Anderson. Miller gets the carry and into Green Wave territory at the Mattoon 49-yard line. I am piggybacking off of somebody's cell phone down below us, so we will not have a post-game show. I don't expect that person to stick around for an extra 20 minutes after the game ends to provide me that possibility. So as soon as this game is over, that's why I went ahead and played the Chiropractic Works commercial in that last commercial spot. So no post-game program. We are just hoping to get through the rest of this game without any more difficulties. We have 9:45 left to play here in this fourth quarter. In motion is Williams, and he takes the handoff, and he is slammed on an open field tackle by Cam Knierim. And that's a big loss on a play there by Collinsville. And with 9:20 left, that one kind of hurts. 3rd down and long now for Collinsville. They had the ball momentarily at the Green Wave 49-yard line, but not any longer. 3rd and very long. Ball on the 43. Here's a handoff to Miller. He gets some of that back. Matter of fact, he gets all of that back and gets back up to where the line of scrimmage was before the last play. Ooh, excuse me. And the Collinsville now looking at a 4th down and about 7 to go for a 1st down here. 8:40 left to play here in this 4th quarter. 20-20 game. Another exciting close game just like last week. Anderson in shotgun. Wide receivers on both sides of the formation. Anderson barking out signals, trying to get Mattoon to jump to turn it from a 4th and 7 into a 4th and 2. But that didn't work, so Collinsville forced to go for it now. And again, they tried the hard count, and again, that didn't work. And the play clock down to 3. Collinsville is going to have to use another timeout. That is their second timeout here in this half, so they only have 1 left in a 20-20 game. And we'll take a break and come back and fill you in on what happens after this on the Kahok Sports Network. Sloan's Pub House in Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House is now into their 3rd year of operation on Main Street in Uptown Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House offers daily lunch and dinner specials that feature homemade pizza, burgers, sandwiches, salads, and more. Sloan's Pub House offers a great variety of craft libations for you adults, as well as a great brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. Sloan's Pub House, 119 West Main Street in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-855-9100 or online at sloanspubhouse.com. After the timeout, 8 minutes and 16 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville looking like they're going for it anyway. 4th down and about 7 to go at the Greenway 49. Here's the snap, handoff. It goes to Jaden Neighbors, and Neighbors is creamed right at the 50-yard line on a big open field tackle there by Aiden Spurgeon. So Green Wave will get the ball back, and we'll see how that affects the Collinsville Kahawks, as they had to feel pretty good about themselves after coming downfield and scoring that touchdown to go up 20-14, but then the Green Wave come down and do the same thing. Collinsville gets the ball back right at midfield and could get no farther. The ball sits on the 50-yard line. Jackson Spurgeon is under center, I formation behind him. Here is the handoff. Nope, play fake, and it's going to go completed pass all the way out to the 40, to the 30, down to the 20, and all the way down the sideline is the receiver, Hayden Williams. Nice completion there, and the Green Wave marched down, and they are in the red zone. 7:54 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville now with their backs up against their own goalpost, trying to stop the Green Wave in this 20-20 game. Fresh set of downs, ball resting on the Kahok 15-yard line. Spurgeon under center once again, I formation behind him, and the handoff this time is going to go to Rice. Rice almost caught in the backfield, but he gets around the corner and gets shoved out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Actually, they say he didn't get out of bounds. The clock's going to keep on going in a very fast-moving game. We are approaching an hour and 50 minutes since this game started, and we only have 7:10 left to play in this fourth quarter. 2nd down and 4 for the Green Wave from the Kahok 8. And the Green Wave taking their time here, getting out of the huddle. 15 seconds left on the play clock. And under center once again is Spurgeon. Rice again is the deep back. And Rice is going to get the ball. He's going to go right up the middle and take a couple of Kahawks with him and get some positive yardage all the way down to the 6-yard line. So a modest gain there, and it'll be 3rd down and about 2 to go here for Mattoon on Collinsville's 6-yard line. Here comes Cam Canarum, out of the sideline with the next play. Gives it to Spurgeon. Spurgeon with his back to the Kahawks gives the play to his teammates. They break huddle, and Canarum winds up as a wide receiver over here on this near side. Rice again is the deep man in the I formation. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Rice. Rice is up the middle, and he gets to about the 4-yard line, which is where he needed to get for a 1st down. So that is going to be a 1st and goal now for the Green Wave as we approach 6 minutes left to play here in this fourth quarter, of a 20-20 game right now. So Collinsville again with their backs against the walls, as inside the 5-yard line are the Green Wave. Clock continues to run as Spurgeon is under center. And again, same formation. This time he pitches it out to Rice. Rice tries the right side and gets flipped up and out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. And that's going to bring up a second down and goal here for Mattoon. And Rice survives the head over heels flip over there at the sideline. But they say he did not go out of bounds as the clock continues to run. 5:15 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville down to just one timeout left after using a couple on the offensive side of things. And Mattoon doing a great job right now of chewing time off the clock. Here is Blake Sapp now lined up as a wide receiver on the near side. Again, Rice, the deep man on the I formation. He gets the carry, and he'll try the right side and tuck it in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown for Mattoon with 4:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Pending the extra point try here by the Green Wave. 4:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. And the extra point try coming once again from Sam Decker, or the try is anyway. There is the snap. Ball is down. Kick is on the way, and it hits the crossbar and bounces out. So the extra point no good, and boy, oh boy, wouldn't it be nice for the Kahawks to drive all the way down the field and pick themselves up a touchdown. So we can win this thing by 1 point if they can get the extra point. First, they got to drive down and get the touchdown, and we'll see if that can happen next on the Kahawk Sports Network. Are the lights on your dashboard putting on a show? Bring it to Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is also a T3 certified tire center. They can handle all of the basics like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basics like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville. The Collinsville location is at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook. Todd Duke and Dylan Hatchett back with you from Mattoon. 26-20, Green Wave take the lead here on that touchdown by Mr. Rice. And Collinsville due to get the ball back here. Decker kicks it off, and Collinsville smothers it again. Pretty much the same spot they've started a few drives from. So Collinsville trying to drive the ball just 52 yards to try and put a touchdown on the board. If they can do that and make the extra point, then Collinsville will take a 1-point lead, and they have 4 minutes and 48 seconds in which to travel those 52 yards, and they have 1 timeout in which to use in the process as well. So here we go. And Gabe Miller gets the handoff and goes up the middle and gets into Green Wave territory. And then that's as far as he's going to get. Matter of fact, right at the 50-yard line. Well, they'll move it up just a little bit and mark it down at the Green Wave 49. So it'll be a second down and about 7 to go here for Collinsville as they inch into Green Wave territory with 4:20 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 26-20 in favor of Mattoon. Collinsville sends 2 wide receivers over on the far side. That's Jackson Lee lined up in the slot. Gabe Miller is the deep back once again, and Miller will get the handoff, and he goes up the middle, has the football stripped out of his hands. This time he got it back. Man, oh man. That was almost the 3rd fumble for Gabe Miller here in this game, but Miller pounced back on that ball and actually got some yardage out of it. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 3 to go here for Collinsville from the Mattoon 45. Miller, both hands on the ball, slams his way through the line of scrimmage, and he gets a 1st down. Now Mattoon saying they have the ball. Do they? Yes, they do. Miller almost turned the ball over for the 3rd time on the previous play, and this time he does. Last week, Gabe Miller had 4 touchdowns. This week, he's almost had 4 turnovers. And, oh, man. That might just spell doom there. Collinsville can only stop the clock 1 time. 3:35 left to play here in this fourth quarter of a 26-20 game with the Mattoon Green Wave leading. I would expect now we are going to see a lot of Caden Price. I think I called him Rice earlier. Price, I meant to say. So Spurgeon under center, and he will indeed hand off to Price, and Price will get back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll get no farther. And we'll see when Collinsville would like to use this final timeout. Not right now. Clock continues to run. 3:20 left to play here in this fourth quarter. And just a couple more of those. Collinsville will be forced to use that final timeout. Turnovers will kill you every time in this game. And we'll see if that is the case here in this game. Right now it seems like it. Spurgeon under center once again. He hands the ball. Nope, he's going to go back to throw. Are you crazy? Man, oh man. I don't quite understand that, but nevertheless, Hayden Williams takes the pass and gets a few yards, but it'll bring up a third down and almost 5 to go here for Mattoon. He did step out of bounds on the far side, so that stops the clock with 2:42. That helps Collinsville's deal out a little bit. They need a little bit of a stop here on third down. We'll see what Mattoon wants to do at that point. Big third down play coming up here. Spurgeon is underneath center once again. Price is the deep man in the I formation, and he will get the handoff, and he'll try the left side, and he'll move it up and into Collinsville territory. That's a first down, and that might just be enough, folks. With 2.5 minutes to go, the clock will run here as soon as the chains are down, and the play clock is at 35 seconds, so they can waste all that, get this thing down to 2 minutes, can Mattoon. And Collinsville still holding on to that last timeout. So the Green Wave on the move, trying to chew up clock. That's their main objective right now. 1st and 10 from Collinsville's 46-yard line. Once again, Price is the lone setback, or there's deep man in the I formation, excuse me. Caden Price has had a good game tonight here for the Green Wave. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Price. He goes up the middle, and he is stuffed after about a yard on the play. And Gabe Miller was there on the tackle for Collinsville. And now the clock down to 1:45, and it continues to run. It'll be second down and about 9 to go here for Mattoon. And Collinsville has yet to show indications they want to use that final timeout. 90 seconds to go, 20 seconds on the play clock. There's a 40-second play clock this year, by the way, in case you were wondering. Not a 25-second play clock. In most occasions, anyway. Price, the deep man in the I formation again, and again he'll get the handoff, and he'll go right up the middle. He'll gain about 3 yards on the play, and he'll be hard to be brought down, and that means that the clock continues to run. And we have 1 minute to go here in this one. Collinsville, they will probably kneel on this ball, I would imagine, by now. 50 seconds to go and counting. I think that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Collinsville doesn't have a timeout left, because I was trying to get our computer back up and running. I know that they called 2 of them, but maybe they called the third one and I didn't notice it. So here is Spurgeon in the Kahok territory, and now Mattoon will use a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. Back in a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
had to check with the official scorekeepers next door, and sure enough, Collinsville did use all their timeouts as Mattoon kneels on the ball and 25 seconds left on the clock, but there's 35 seconds left on the play clock, and that's going to do it, folks. Collinsville will fall to 0-7 on the year after taking a loss here to Mattoon at Mattoon by a score of 26-20. Kahawks will be back in action next Friday. Final 2 games will be at home against Peoria, Notre Dame next week, and then the season finale the following Friday against Centralia. Thank whoever it was down there for letting me piggyback on their phone for that final quarter, but that means they're getting ready to leave, so we will not have a post-game show for you, so I apologize to Dr. Chris McCluskey and everybody over at Chiropractic Works. Big thank you over here to Dylan Hatchett for running the camera for me. My name is Todd Duke, and until next week, everybody have a fantastic weekend.